Hello, welcome back. It is another thrilling evening on Zynthera here. I am joined once again by, I was going to say world-renowned, but universe-renowned? It doesn't sound nearly as cool as world-renowned.
Which is odd.
The universally renowned, that's too try-hard.
I'll take anything.
The universally renowned witch known as Saddlies. Can we... Okay, right off the bat, can we hash
Don't
this
say
out?
anything about the Crocs.
Oh, I didn't even know, and now you brought it up.
I thought you looked.
Are
at them.
you kidding me?
Are
you kidding me? What
the dogs were
are those? Are those clouds? What are on those?
Those are special edition Naruto Akatsuki Crocs.
Yeah.
Wow. Straight from Earth.
Straight from Earth. What are those things on there? They're clouds?
Mm-hmm.
Actually? They're clouds?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why are they clouds?
Oh, okay.
Wait, is that a question easy to answer without getting into deep Naruto lore?
I don't know why they're clouds.
You don't know why they're clouds?
I don't know. It's just their symbol.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Does anyone know?
I think real fans might know. I can't believe you don't know.
I just watched 700 episodes in a
Listen,
row.
hey,
fillers and all.
Hey, Awen,
I'm a real
when you get a
fan.
sec, whenever you get a second, will you find out why they're clouds in Naruto merch?
It's the Akatsuki.
Akatsuki cloud? That's what it's called?
No, it's just what's on their cloaks.
Well, it's apparently the red clouds. They're a symbol of the wars that rained blood down on the Hidden Rain Village.
Oh, well, I'm glad somebody knows. Thank you.
I mean, that makes sense. I could
That
have
makes
made that
sense.
up.
You are such a... I cannot believe...
They don't talk about it.
I can't believe, y'all. We just figured out Sadie's a fake Naruto fan wearing fake Naruto cloud Crocs.
Don't.
That was just one source, though.
Well, I
Was
trust...
it on Reddit? Was
Yes.
Was it a random dude?
Listen, I trust your ability to cross-reference all information across the galaxy and provide me the truth. So,
I would say the common denominator here is war
yeah,
and blood.
yeah,
Bloodshed?
I would say red and blood and cloud makes sense. Like
I will
rainfall,
say-
like rainfall, fall blood upon thee.
I will say,
Right?
thank you, Owen, for checking. And Kyle, no thank you for not giving me a chance to say,
You had a chance.
no,
You did.
I don't think I did.
I think you did, and I said, "What's that for?" And you said, "I have no idea."
But if you had said, well, what do you think?
What do you think it's for?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just say what you thought it was for?
Because I don't want to speak on things that I don't know 100%.
You can speak.
Perhaps I should have said, you know what? Let's move on.
You
We're
can
moving
speak on what you might
No, we're
believe
moving on.
to be
I
true.
think you had a whole different point to the beginning of that. And it was not my Crocs, unfortunately, which I thought it was. My bad.
Well, it was as soon as you brought them up, because now I can't stop.
Don't look at them.
They stick out literally like a thumb. They make your feet look like thumbs.
I think they blend in with the seating.
I thought the same thing. Thank you for bringing that up.
I think in a good way.
Yes. No, well,
To be fair, they seem to be comfortable and pretty ergonomic when it comes to going out and gathering your ingredients and everything else for your potions.
well, I would argue.
And on that note, I have a potion for us.
I want to make something clear. If I were out in the woods or jungle wearing Croc-like I don't even want to call them shoes because they don't quite.
They're shoes.
They're like toe covers.
Okay.
Footwear.
Thank you. Yes. If I was wearing Croc-like footwear, I would not feel that safe that my feet were protected.
Oh, I feel very protected. I've built
Well,
a
right
lot.
now on this
I've
couch,
built a lot of your stuff wearing these Crocs.
well, since we're, did you hear that? Oh my God!
Is that the Mew'kala?
Yes.
Hi.
Okay, let's make something very clear right now. I feel a little bit uncomfortable
go
about
away?
Sadie. No, she's right behind you. I feel a little bit uncomfortable about Sadie's new pet, which we have found
Why?
a little bit about. Not a lot is known about this creature that presents as a feline type earth cat, but it's it's a shapeshifter because it makes you think it's a cute, nice cat, and then that was a tease. It shifts into a scary beast, and that ain't like any other cat I've seen before. It's a what?
A Mew'kala.
I think there's another word.
Well, it depends. The Shrieka can come out as well.
Oh,
Shrieka.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But I just call her Schmeagle.
Schmeagle is like Shrieka, yes.
When that happens.
The Mew'kala, it's a Mew'kala.
Currently,
Yes.
do not mess around with the Shrieka.
I
If I can provide you with any kind of advice.
have unintentionally, and in my defense, I don't think I was doing anything. I think I was quite respectful and welcoming. If anybody here has been around for the past, I don't know, however many years in my life or online life, same thing, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they're two
not the
different
same
lives.
thing. Yeah.
It feels that way. You know, I'm a fan of the feline. Okay? What the fuck was that?
Nothing.
You got something to say over there?
I mean, no, I don't.
You sure? You talking smack over there?
No.
All right, listen.
Only when you're not around.
Are you?
Oh,
Sorry.
Are y'all fucking girling out?
no. Owen's a robot.
Are you? What would you call that? Are you ganging up on me? That's the best I got.
Never. Here to help, like I said from the beginning.
Well, you are helpful, but now I feel that perhaps some like alliances are forming behind my back.
Well,
Never.
Okay, just because I leave for a little bit doesn't mean that y'all are gonna like.
there was a portal out there. Someone had to close it.
Well, yeah, she opened and closed it.
I think I helped a little.
Did you? I'm not gonna validate that, but returning to my original thought of felines, y'all know I like a quality cat. Big fan. Calypso, near and dear to my heart.
Sweet baby angel.
Yeah, and while this thing looks kind of like Calypso, she does not treat me nearly like Calypso did.
Wait.
And it's very confusing for me. Yeah, get
Yeah.
down there. Get down there. Look at that little tail wiggle. Look at y'all are laying identical right now. Yeah, she doesn't treat me nearly like Calypso did, and it weirds me out because I'm not used to that privilege. I will say it's a privilege. Anybody who
Yes.
knows.
Have you gotten the urge to pick her up?
Yes, frequently. It's like
Yeah, I look at her and I go, Mimi.
well, like You know how you want to like squeeze things that are cute?
Cute aggression.
Cute aggression
Yes.
is how
Is
it's
that-
how it's
wait.
scientifically known.
Awen, is biting also a form of cute aggression?
Yes.
Biting? Yeah, that
Yeah.
feels right.
I think so.
I mean, I haven't experienced. Well, are you trying to make an excuse for your behavior at this point? Because
No.
I don't.
Just curious.
I don't know if that's
what
a thing.
The scientific facts are.
Yeah. Well, you know that feeling when you look at something, you're like, God, I just want to squeeze you. That's how I feel with her.
Yeah.
Like, I do that shit with Kronk. Fortunately, there's no thoughts in that head. That guy, he's just happy to be around. He's happy he gets to go outside and roam the jungle free.
Oh, he loves
And when
it.
he comes back, I squeeze him hard while he purrs with his fucked up nasal passages. And
Aw. Two kings in a pod.
I know, and quite the trajectory of our relationship we've had. Mm-hmm. And who would have
But
thought
I will
we ended
say-
up here?
If that's anything like this relationship, I feel like at first you were not so big on
Oh,
Kronk.
100%. I've said this multiple times. When Kronk and I started, we big fits of rage. We did not get along.
Mm-hmm.
I did not feel good, but also Calypso was in the mix, and I was like, "Get away from her. You have no business being here."
Imagine how weird this feels to me because Kronk is my
Your sweet
my
syrup pie?
king. He's my good time boy, my sweet cheese,
Your rotten soldier.
my rotten soldier.
Okay. If anything's a rotten soldier, it's Kronk.
Kronk.
Kronk is the definition of rotten soldier. Also, what does that even mean? I don't know, but it's accurate.
It's like affectionate to me. I don't know why.
But why? Rotten? Okay, let's break this down. Also, Awen, please correct us at this point because
If we're wrong.
I'm just spewing thoughts. Let's stop. What's the word for how do you break something down with the words or where they're
Decompose.
Etymology?
etymology? Yes, thank you. That's what I'm thinking of.
Close enough.
Let's break this down. So, okay, rotten soldier, rotten, broken down, decrepit,
Squalid.
squalid,
I think that's good. Like, we get
decomposing.
it.
But
Yeah.
why? But then soldier. Okay, soldier, loyal, committed. What? Where? How do they connect? I just can't.
Sometimes two opposing factors can make one whole.
Wow, that was extremely scientific of you.
Really?
No, but also yes.
How much fail rod have you guys had?
Well,
That's for us to know and you to
Sadie,
find out.
Sadie did
Okay.
force me to have some fail rot earlier.
I have another one here.
Oh God. Well,
And those are all ingredients sourced on Zynthera, right?
They
what-
are.
Can you tell me what is even in this?
Honestly, for me, it changes every time.
Every time? How do you know that it's what? How do you know what? What
You
am I
just
saying?
like start with a little, like the dosing.
No. I'm saying, how do you know what the effects will be if if the ingredients change every time?
Well,
That does not sound scientific to me at all.
Sometimes you're in the mood for something like this, sometimes for something like that, and then
Okay, so
now that you've been gone, I have been chatting with Awen, and they just like let me know what's up, where to find it for the things that I want.
so you're saying, based off how you want to
We've
feel,
charted a lot of the planet.
you've sourced based off how you want to feel. You source the ingredients to accommodate that. Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah.
So what is this?
I would
What
say...
did I get myself into? What is this? Can you tell me what's in this?
You know what, Awen? Don't.
Oh.
He doesn't need to know.
Okay, I feel ganged up on at this point.
I was told not to share that information.
Can I override this protocol?
Let me double check.
Wow.
It might take me a while.
At least I get a double check.
Come back to me in a couple weeks.
A couple weeks? Oh, it should... Okay.
Hey.
Sadie, why can't you tell me?
Well, I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I might have made
Who's
it.
making the potion?
I might
you?
have... Okay.
Or-
I might have prepared this the last time I was, like, partaking in some veil rot, which is an overarching term. And I don't know. You know, I just might not remember all the ingredients or, you know, what effects I wanted. But they're always good. They're always good effects in a certain dosage.
I would advise against having too much. The effects can get a little out of control.
Well, I mean, I trust you on that one. Considering I don't know what it's made from.
You can trust me, though.
I don't know if I can, to be honest.
It's a little bit art, I would say.
Well, okay.
Mostly witchcraft, though.
You really got me good on that one, to be honest. As soon as you add art to the conversation, I'm like, let's get fucking philosophical on this one. You're right, though. Mixing a brew, a witch's brew, is considerably philosophical and artistic.
Mm-hmm.
So what was your intention on this? Yeah.
Well, as I said, probably good.
Probably good.
And
Oh, yeah. Okay. Probably. That's that
but I made it last time.
That immediately makes me think of my sister. I hope this comes back around. My sister, for a while, I don't know if it currently still is. Her bio on most socials was generally a pretty okay guy. and that for whatever reason that makes me think of like her, like, well, probably I hope it was okay, like.
And you know what, I will say that Melanie would probably drink this and be like, the intentions are right.
I don't know.
I think so.
Some call it a performance enhancer, but it's unclear as to whether or not it's consistent.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
I think
I'm intrigued
from
about performance enhancement. What? You were saying something. Nice. Way too much veil rot, apparently.
I was going to say, from my experience
Of veil rot. Uh-huh.
It's always a good time until you have too much. And we're definitely like nowhere near too much.
Okay. But I still want to know what from this particular
and I'm telling you,
draught, is that the right phrase?
Yeah.
From this draught, this batch, what was your intention? What were you brewing?
probably to have more fun.
Probably. You're using a lot of this. See, this is the thing. You're using a lot of these words.
Kyle, I told you, and this will not change no matter how much you ask, that I happened to brew it the last time I had some veil rot. And I might have had too much. But you were gone, and I was like pretty fucking bored.
Okay, so you made this while you had previously drank veil rot. So
Yes.
you don't remember what you put in this?
Yeah.
Awen, do you know? Or are you not allowed to tell me?
Can I share the part about the veil being broken down? Is that okay?
I mean, that's fine.
It's okay. What do you mean?
Just like it's like the general composition.
Why do I
of
feel
veil
like-
rot.
what do I
like
feel-
the general idea of
if
it.
you guys like brainstormed, what is?
Well, we talked a lot. You were gone for a long time.
So, okay, I'm confused because. So, you're saying there's a general effect from veil rot,
Mm-hmm.
would you say breaks down the veil?
Right.
But every time you brew veil rot, your intention's different.
Mm-hmm.
So the effects are consistent despite the fact that your intention's different.
Think of it this way.
Thinking.
We're experimenting with things on this planet as though we were experimenting with drugs on Earth. Drugs.
Okay.
On Earth. But like for different experiences.
Okay. It clicked with me in the sense that it's like brewing hooch in prison or like moonshine. It's like
yes. That's spot on.
It's like you don't know what you're doing. I thought you knew what you were doing.
It's a feeling.
Okay.
It's the witchcraft of it all. Nobody really understands it.
Thank you.
Clearly, yeah. Even the witches don't know. But you're seeking, you're in pursuit of something.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how to get there, but you're in pursuit of finding out.
Mm-hmm.
Trial and error.
Trial and error. Yes. And considering you're working with ingredients that you're not familiar with, there's a lot of gray area.
Yeah, but let me tell you, we worked out a lot of gray area while you were gone.
Okay.
That we did.
Okay, but not on this one?
No.
No, you did, or no, you didn't?
That's for us to find out.
I don't like this. I
think it's okay. You're overthinking it.
I feel like y'all are in cahoots about something, and I have
Maybe
no
you should have
idea
more
what's
veil
going
rot.
on. I should have more veil rot?
Oh my God. Yes. You haven't even tried it. All right.
How could I have not tried it if I need more? More implies that I've previously had some.
Well, this one.
Oh, this is a new batch?
No, sometimes when you pour it from the bottle, like it changes a little bit. I know. It's a lot of give and take, but I think it's going to be good.
You'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just try it.
I will say, I know I was on
This feels like peer pressure
I
right
know
now.
I was on veil rot last time. However, once I was done with it, I did run the measurements and everything. I was very concentrated. You know what I mean? I think I was doing like earth taxes or something. But
Earth taxes.
I ran the ingredients with Awen, and it was like, you're good to go.
All the ingredients are safe.
It's not... I don't think I'm going to die.
All right, here we go.
Oh, I don't like this.
I know, it's kind of hot. Sorry.
Bottoms up.
Hot like warmth?
Yeah,
Or hot
Awen
like
told me I
cool
shouldn't
and like
chill it.
sexy? That's cool and sexy.
No, it's hot.
Oh. It's like that sat in the sun. It's like
I think it might have.
So what do you think?
Might have been a part of it.
You've never noticed any kind of speech impediments following veil rot. Is this a new symptom?
I'm not experiencing it.
No? Okay. Maybe he's just stumped.
it's like it.
You got it.
I can't
Wait, are you okay?
move my vocal cords.
This is his first experience with these ingredients. Maybe his body's not used to it.
Yeah, I'm certainly not.
I mean, let me tell you, you got used to it.
I somehow feel like you are gaining up on me. Are you upset that I left for a while? Is that what this is about? I feel like you've coordinated attack on me.
No,
Are you
I
sure?
was at first.
Okay, I understand.
Just because I was like, where'd he go?
In my defense,
Like, imagine if you were just gone and we might have had a date planned for that night. I don't know.
we might have, but we didn't. And I understand that if we might have, it would have been bad. Mm-hmm. That would have sucked. But I was in a situation, a portal opened up. I felt like I had to follow that and figure out if I could get us off this planet.
I feel partly at fault here because I opened that portal without telling you.
Thank you. I didn't ask.
Awen, I don't blame you. He could have written a note.
I could have written a note. You're right. I could have. I do take that blame. I accept that. That's my fucking problem. That's my bad, Bo.
Put it on my little space cruiser hood out there.
Write it in the space dust.
A fucking post-it note.
Yeah.
Space dust.
Don't forget to clean.
Sorry. Just all it says is BRB. She's like...
It would have been better than nothing.
It's like slightly been covered by more space dust. She's like, what does this even say?
Burb.
RRB? What? Verb? Is this a...
Well, now that I'm not angry anymore, tell me about your trip.
That feels loaded. Like, I promise I'm not mad anymore. Like, I swear.
I'm totally not mad anymore.
I know. I can tell.
I'm literally not mad anymore.
You know who is mad? That thing behind you.
I don't know what way to go.
You can't. She's just like hidden. There she is.
You can't blame her, though, because when the Mew'kala turns into Shrieka, it's said that they briefly forget the body they wear, and their Zyntheran soul
I have seen
screams
those.
to be free.
That I can attest to. That thing screams to be free.
But it
Yeah.
also makes very cute sounds.
But okay, before you tell me about your trip, because I do want to know. I'm not mad anymore. I'm also sorry that you had to come home and now
That's cute as fuck.
there's this little babe. Hi. She looked like an earth cat.
She does. She presents Earthling.
Hey. But yes, I have experienced the
Oh,
what I call
oh shit.
this is Schmiegel.
Is this...
The Shrieka's coming out.
Yeah, is that happening? Oh my god, I swear
Hey.
she's getting talons and scales and wings and
We're done with that. Sorry, I'll leave you alone.
shit. Wow, that was frightening. Now she's cute as fuck. What the heck?
It's not frightening once you know. Once you've experienced it enough, which I did for about a month.
I have not. That is true. You had like... It's clear y'all have like bonded and sorted that out a little
Yeah,
bit.
I know
have
how to
not.
react.
I have not at all.
Nor has Kronk. He just freezes,
Well,
which is kind of what I do. I'm like,
there's no thoughts in that head, so yeah.
Well, the Shrieka forgets the body they're in, so maybe you guys, you should too also forget.
Where we
What's
are.
going on?
Just like detach for a little bit.
I feel like Velrot's the only way to do that.
That sounds dangerous. I don't know about that.
Maybe that's what I made this for.
You're like, wait, I'm remembering.
Hold on.
Hold on a second.
It's all coming full circle.
I was trapped in a terrible situation alone on this planet with Mew'kala, and she was upset. I had no choice.
I had to figure it out.
I had to escape. That's dark, dude.
Wow.
That's tough.
And you know whose fault that is?
Yours,
Yours.
not mine.
Oh, my love.
I wrote BRB.
You didn't. You literally didn't.
Okay, sure.
Oh, I just wanted to hear about your trip.
I mean, it was good. It was good. Lots of travels, lots of work, lots of lots of grind, lots of people, lots of
Earth shit.
dude, earth shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Earth
I
food?
was okay because I did not in like a needy way, not in like an overbearing way, but I might have asked Awen a couple of times to like check in on where you were at.
That's fucked up.
No,
You fucking checked on my location.
People do it on Earth all the time.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah, people on Earth are crazy. They do that shit all the time.
It was very casual.
They're like, where's my boyfriend at?
It was not like hours a day.
Okay, how many times a day?
I don't know. Anyway.
It was mostly to make sure that you were still moving around and not just staying in one location as though you were dead.
Okay,
Yes.
that's fair. That's fair. I get it.
That's totally what it was.
All right.
I got you.
Good girlfriend.
So what was your favorite place?
Oh, my favorite place was Amsterdam.
Why?
It felt like the most like culturally diverse and compact. Like in one spot, I felt like there was like so many people. Well, because London very much, I would say, is that. But for whatever reason, I felt in Amsterdam. Maybe it was because it was primarily not, Amsterdam's not like an English-speaking country like the UK and London.
Speak German?
No, they speak Danish.
Okay.
Right? That's
Really
right. Yeah,
stupid.
I didn't fuck that up, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Netherlands speak Danish. Yeah, it's in the Netherlands.
Oh,
Amsterdam is in the Netherlands. Yeah.
totally.
So it's, I felt like, because it's not like being in the UK where you're like, everyone speaks English, cool. You're like,
But did you get around okay? English wise?
yeah, I'll see. That's the
I
thing
do-
is like,
I
you
do
realize that as
worry
an
about
English
that,
speaker,
like,
as
yeah.
you have a privilege. A lot of people speak English because it's like a bridge language.
Yeah.
Because people from China learn to speak English, and people from Germany learn to speak English, and people from wherever learn to speak English. So even if you're from, let's say you're from Netherlands, and your primary language is not English, it's Danish. Dutch is, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Thank you. You know English, and so does the person from China know English. So English is the bridge in the middle there. So many countries and cultures can communicate
That is
through
hella
English,
privileged.
which is
Okay.
hella fucking privileged.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah. So like, I could go somewhere and I could still bullshit with someone and get my point across. Like, I want your fucking sandwich, like.
Give me that Sammy.
But yeah, like we went to, we're in Amsterdam, and it's like you can go. They have like a dispensary. They're called cafes because you technically can't just sell weed. You have to sell other shit too. So they're called cafes. They sell a lot like coffee and like some baked goods and stuff. But you can also buy like weed and stuff. So like we get there in early morning, we get up and we go find one, and the guy there spoke English, no problem. You order from the menu just like I'm in America, like no problem. Like, but I felt that the other people in the space with me were like not from there. Like, I don't know. Maybe this is all projection on my part. Like,
You're like, all of us are visitors.
yeah, like I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, that one's from France and this one's from Amsterdam and I'm from America and that one's from, like, I don't know. But I very much felt like it was more diverse, and especially when you walk around.
But I think that's common from what I've heard in Europe, is that it is truly more of like I keep wanting to say melting pot, but I understand. America's melting pot. But like,
America's not the only melting pot.
fair. But I feel like because you can travel so many places in such little distance and
Totally,
for
yeah.
so cheap, like people are like, yeah, let's go to the Netherlands.
And I
for
feel
a
like-
second.
Man, I could be making all this shit up right now. Like, I
Me
don't.
too. I don't even know what about it.
Welcome. Yeah, like I feel like in
We're
my
just
mind,
talking.
Amsterdam. I'm like, I've seen that shit in movies. I've seen it repeatedly in movies, right? Like, fucking Jason Bourne goes there. So and so goes
You
there.
would have a Jason Bourne.
Listen, my boy Jason Bourne.
Jason Bourne.
He goes there.
Wait, Jason Bourne or 007?
Jason Bourne. I grew up on Jason Bourne, not 007, so sorry if that's okay. I didn't realize it was a big deal breaker for you.
It is now. I can't believe you didn't say 007.
I didn't grow up on, okay, pick your favorite 007, go.
Including the new one.
Daniel Craig?
I'm sorry. Okay, yes, I know, whatever. It's fake news, but
Honestly, he'd be mine
Otherwise,
too. I
John
wonder if you had to
Connery.
pick a favorite, whose would yours be?
I like their latest casting.
Daniel Craig? Or,
No.
the new one?
Brand new
Unreleased?
one,
wait.
right?
Wow, you would pick some fucking cutting edge shit that I don't even know about.
Henry
Robert
Cavill.
Pattinson?
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill?
Oh!
Cavill?
Cavill?
He's the guy?
Latest news states that, yes.
Wow.
I don't know.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. Good for him. You can't be Superman and fucking 007.
He does it all.
Dude.
Wow.
I will say that was he replaced in something recently?
He was replaced as Superman
Yeah.
in
in the whole DC universe, and a lot of people were upset about that.
That's a tough call. Who made that call? Let's talk to that person.
Oh wait, no, The Witcher.
The Witcher as well.
He got
right?
replaced in The Witcher too?
Not I think he quit.
I feel like that man's got some hard knocks in his life. What's going
I'm
on?
not super sure, but people were hella upset, and everything that I saw, I was like, oh, this man was made for this role. I've never seen it. I've never played the
The
game.
Witcher?
But holy shit.
I
is he
watched the first
killing
episode
it.
and I felt he did well. And so did, listen, Harrison told me all about it. He played The Witcher and watched The Witcher probably in one night. And he was a big fan. So
And I know Harrison was on some Veil Rot.
that man has known Veil Rot.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to bring some back for him whenever we
wow,
come
fuck.
visit.
I didn't know that either. Wow, I've been off the internet a while. That sucks. What did something happen? Why
think
is
it was
this?
a
Why is everyone
choice.
against this man? So he
No,
chose.
No, everyone is for him, right?
He
Alan?
said,
He got recast because the story was headed in a different direction.
Yeah, and I believe there was a
of
discrepancy.
The Witcher or of Superman?
The Witcher.
The Witcher.
Isn't The Witcher based on a game though?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the story was going a different direction from the game like originally was?
And I think he wanted to.
One of the main reasons apparently is because the studio didn't take ideas from the author who actually wrote the books.
Yeah.
Oh, so he felt
He would
felt-
show up and say, we should do this from chapter X on page whatever from this book. He knew everything front to back.
Yeah, because
and they weren't receptive.
he was a fan. So.
He was
So he
an
was like,
actual fan.
I can't associate myself with something that is not
I think
representative.
I think it was a big dick move.
That is a
as
big
they
dick
say.
move. I would agree. That is a big dick move. Okay, I thought
No,
that
it
like
was
people were like,
respectful.
"Fuck that guy, get him out of here. We don't want him. No, he's causing problems. I don't know, whatever." But he was like, "I'm sorry, I can't be part of your bullshit DC universe. I can't be part of your bullshit Witcher
It
universe."
seemed like poor timing with
Yeah.
everything happening. And I believe DC stated they wanted a clean slate because of all of the drama that happened with one of their lead roles.
Oh, was it the Flash?
Yes.
Oh, I don't even know about that. God damn it! There's so much to get caught up
And a
on.
lot of the movies flopped. A lot of the series flopped.
I was gonna say, from that standpoint, DC needs a clean slate.
They
for
definitely
sure.
needed one, and they got it when James Gunn entered the DC verse.
Who's James Gunn?
James Gunn was part of creating the Guardians of the Galaxy films.
Oh,
Ooh.
good for him.
They must have given him a or
James Gunn. Wait, what's his name? Tim.
James Gunn.
James Gunn. Not
James
Tim.
Gunn.
Tim's from.
Tim's
yeah.
from Project One Way.
That's right. Tim is from Project One Way. Wow, I'm learning so much tonight. Okay.
Me too.
Okay. How do we end up here?
I have no idea.
We were talking about our favorite Bond.
Oh yeah, favorite Bond. So she chose Henry. You're a Daniel. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I like Daniel too,
Mm-hmm.
but Henry is a whole different angle.
I'll give that a chance for sure. I feel like that's in my age range.
You know what? So,
like
okay.
I was a young babe, and basically I was like, "Ooh, is it Sean Connery?"
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, that's my dad's favorite.
for sure.
So as I was a child, and my dad was like, "We're gonna rewatch these," I was like, "That's my favorite for sure."
Yeah. Well, something that I thought of is that movie Argyle that Henry Cavill is in.
Oh yeah,
Is
see
very
the
much a
bond.
007 thing. And I very much enjoyed that movie, while apparently most of America did not.
I liked it. I thought it was funny.
I don't know.
The ratings aren't great.
The ratings were not great, and I don't know why. I thoroughly enjoyed the film, and it's not like he was a problem. He's maybe in like what, 20% max of that movie. Like but he very much is that type of role as the character's a spy, and
Yeah.
could see it. I could see 007 in him. Smart move.
Me too.
So I'm curious about that. Okay.
I'm excited. I just love James Bond content.
I don't see you ever watch James Bond content, so that's new.
Oh, well, that's
You're
fair.
like, I do. I've done a lot while you've been gone.
Well, I think of how many times we've rewatched the Daniel Craig 007
I don't think
series.
we've rewatched it that many times.
I think it's been like 3. And perhaps that's not a lot, but that is a lot for us.
I don't know if 3 is right. Are you sure?
You mean too low or too high?
Feels high.
No, I don't think so. We definitely rewatched every like newer. I feel like the first 2 we didn't rewatch when the new ones came out, but then we rewatched all of the other ones.
Name them in order.
I can't. I know the first one's Casino Royale because
Because
that
we
one's my
didn't watch
favorite.
them, that's why.
I don't need to prove anything to you. I love James Bond.
That's not what's...
No, fuck you.
Do you want to know about Amsterdam or
you've
not?
Been gone, dude. No, fuck you, dude. I'm a cool girl and I love James Bond.
I feel like this whole thing has just been an attack on me because I left.
Well, I'm getting out some frustration, and maybe that's
Clearly.
my bad.
Clearly, you did not watch James Bond while I was gone.
I did. I just watched Casino Royale.
It's all right, but it's not the best one.
What one do you like?
Spectre.
That's so fucking gay.
That's not.
Sorry, I hear that's coming back on Earth, and I really want to say it.
Is it really? Okay, sorry. Deviation. Classic. Speaking of bullshit from Earth.
Amsterdam?
Can we talk about this? Can we talk about this shit?
It is not a Stanley Cup.
Are you sure? Because it sure fucking looks like a
not.
Stanley
It is
Cup.
not.
What is this? You got the Brat sticker on here and shit? This is straight
Yes.
from Earth. Would you get this imported?
I did, but it's not a Stanley Cup.
Wow,
and
Awen, thanks for using your powers for good and getting this onto this planet. I thought we were getting some escape
need to
from
stay
some
hydrated.
escape from Earth.
Once we
bullshit.
found out that we can get things through the portal without
Yeah,
degradation,
okay.
then
We
we,
didn't close
started
it, like,
getting
right
a little
away.
excited.
This is a bucket.
Yeah.
If I ever seen with some... That's the sound of a bucket.
No, they're blind boxes.
All these... What? That's what that is?
I got them in blind boxes.
Does this
Yeah.
squeak?
Here, wait, no. No,
I
it-
expect this
it
to squeak
doesn't.
like a dog toy.
No, let me show everyone.
It doesn't squeak.
This one, he's a tadpole. I got him in a blind box that was for little froggies. I thought I wanted the one with the knife.
Would your sister send you these? You put in a special request?
No, I might have made a couple trips back to Earth. when
You-
we were- I don't know. Whatever. Anywho, this is a little tadpole. This one is one that I got. It was the Woodland Creature series. I really like it because it looks like a 1-up from Mario. There's a little mushroom in there.
Okay.
And I had nowhere else to put them because I don't like a huge keychain thing, but then I put them on here.
Yeah.
And I got this Brat sticker because I really
They
like
make a
that
lot of
album.
noise. Yeah. It's appropriate given the color, but
It is.
It matches.
and now she just lugs that around everywhere in the house.
And I am so hydrated.
Uh-huh.
But it's not a Stanley Cup.
It might as well
No
be.
offense if you like a Stanley Cup.
Why does it matter? Yeah, why are you
That's
against
cool.
the Stanley Cup? Oh, sorry to interrupt you. Oh, what the fuck? You see this?
Yeah, gravity works the same way on Earth as it does on Zynthera.
Well, that's convenient. Wow, good for me. Wow, shout out American Horse. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Did you
Did
finish
you
your
go
thought?
to the red light district?
Wow, right back into it. Like nothing just happened for the last 15 minutes. Yes, I did go to the red light district. Don't spit that on me. Please don't. You're going to ruin this mic.
Wait, you did?
Yeah,
Was it?
during the day and during night. Yeah, I did.
Was it scary?
How do you feel about that? No, it wasn't scary. What? It's not a scary place.
Was it
It's not like that thing back
sexy?
there. Yeah, it was like 50% sexy.
And 50%?
50% why? It was like okay, it's like 50% sexy and it's like 50% like I don't know how I feel that you're in a glass case and I'm out here and you're
Looking
like
at you?
and I frankly I'm just walking down the street
Yeah.
and you're just like right there.
Naked?
No one was naked, but they were in like the equivalent of what you'd see like a stripper wear,
Dancer.
a dancer of types wear that would be suggestive, and but the thing is they're all like coaxing you in. They're like
Witchcraft.
that's some fucking
That does sound like witchcraft.
Yes, 100%. But the weirdness is that that I'm just like walking
are
down the
you-
street. I'm a guy with some guys walking down the street, and they're in.
Just a guy doing
they're
that thing.
they're inside this building on the other side of a glass sheet, dancing, and
But
like
eye contact?
yeah, some of them were like very like into your soul type shit, like
Evil eye?
kind of. Yeah, and you're like.
Okay. Literally, honestly, you know what? I hate to say it, but like poor straight white men, because if I was you, I'd be like, I looked at you for 5 seconds.
I feel obligated.
I have to go.
I have to go.
I have to
Well,
go in
that's
and
how they
tip
get you.
at the minimum.
That's how they get you, yeah. You're like, I
Honestly,
owe you
I would
money.
do that.
Immediately, I owe you money. Yeah,
I would do that as myself.
I know. So
I'd be
imagine
like,
being
you
a
are
guy.
working so hard, my guy.
I know.
Let me get in there.
Imagine being a guy and you walk by three fucking booths
Of
in
witches.
one wall of witches on a building, and they're all like you, and you're like, I'm on tour. I don't know. I don't even belong here.
I have a wife in space.
Yeah, and
Oh, you should have gone in and tipped them.
I had no money to tip them.
We don't have money.
I know.
That's so hard.
It is hard. Yeah.
Then you shouldn't have been looking.
Oh, fuck. This was a trap. Did you set this whole fucking thing up to be a trap?
No.
Okay, well, I want it to be clear. I did not look. I was just there. I was in the same
I think
region, same area.
Okay. Yeah.
You know,
That's okay.
I was just working on tour. You know, working man, making that buck.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I know.
That's cool. Did you meet any interesting people?
I met one guy at in Germany. I met one man once. I met one man once.
The way you said, I met one guy.
No, I met some interesting people, but the one person that I talked to the most.
Babe,
What?
I have to pee again.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, can you talk with Awen about something else?
No, I'm going to talk about this and you're going to miss it.
Will you talk really loud?
No.
I'll stay.
Oh. It won't take long. It'll be all right.
No, what if I miss something really important?
Well, all right. Okay. So I met one man at a bar in Germany. We went to get a burger. And he was there with some other guy that he like, his buddy that he was hanging with or something. And I don't even remember how I started talking to him, but he didn't speak great English. He knew a little bit. And his buddy was like translating for him a lot. And by like these guys are like 50.
Do you know what language he was speaking?
Yeah, he was from Bosnia.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what language they speak in Bosnia.
So there's no like
Bosnian?
Spanglish, yeah. But there's no like Spanglish in Bosnia, right?
Well, it's like loose English,
Okay.
but yeah.
Apparently, it's this mix of Serbian and Croatian.
Oh, is Bosnia a country or is it a region?
It's a country.
It is a country.
very
Okay, so they're what? They're just sandwiched between.
It's called Bosnia and Herzegovina.
So they're just sandwiched between the two. Okay. So yeah, this guy, I don't even remember how I started talking to him, but he noticed. I don't know. We started talking, and I can't remember. But yeah, his buddy was like talking with him, and his buddy's wearing like overall. He's wearing these like long overall, like black, like works almost like works on a fishing boat type beat. Like probably works in a factory or something. Like black overalls, and these guys are like 50 plus, 50 to 60, and we start talking, and his buddy's trying to like translate for him, and he's like frustrated because this guy keeps like just spewing, talking, right? And the guy, his friend's like, fuck, how do I even say this? Like he's like trying, and he's like all this shit, and basically the gist I got. Now the question is this even what the guy said or not? I don't know, but what I gathered, surmising this whole interaction from this guy, was like this guy worked for the Bosnian army or whatever that was contracted for like the private American army. So he was a soldier that was contracted to work for a private American army. Drugs? I don't know.
No, I said rotten soldier.
A rotten soldier. He was a rotten soldier. Yes, 100%. And he did not like America. He was not American, like pro-America. He knew I was American.
He knew you were American.
Very
Okay,
much so.
right?
You can
I'm
tell.
like,
That's the thing. You know an American.
Surely you know.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I'm like, I'm from Minnesota. Like, I'm like, you can tell by my accent. And
Oh no, not Minnesota.
and the English. But yeah, he was a soldier. He worked for some private sector of the American army. He did not like that experience because the American army made him kill people.
This took such a dark turn. Okay.
Sorry. Yes, that's what happened. Made him kill people. Not like go fucking kill. I don't know. Mm-hmm. He was involved. Whatever. He was an experience. People died. He did not enjoy that. Was the gist.
Huh. Was he like an insane sniper?
I don't know. I don't
And
know
by
what he did.
insane, I mean like insanely good.
I don't know what he did.
The follow-up should have been.
Yeah. I don't know
what was
his
your-
role.
What was your position, my guy?
I know. I don't know.
Are you Bradley Cooper?
He was not. He was like 30 years older than Bradley Cooper in American Sniper. And
We should rewatch that.
a good film. Yeah, good flick. But he kept saying like he's like he didn't like the American system. Is kind of like he's like
And
I
you were
don't like that. I'm like, bro,
me and you both,
same.
brother.
I'm like 100%. Agree with you there. There's some fucked up shit going on. I have no idea what you did. I have no idea what you went through, but I would agree with you. There's some fucked up shit in America. 100%. 100, 100.
You were like, as a working musician in America.
As a working...
I agree.
Yeah. Like, agreed. And he was like, I like people. I like you. He's like, he kept giving me hugs too, right? He kept being like, yeah. And I'm like, yes. Like, I'm trying to like break down this wall of like, yes, I agree with you. America's fucked up. I'm from there. It is fucked up. I sympathize with whatever you went through. Yes. I'm sorry, basically. I'm like trying to apologize for the whole fucking country. Like, I don't know. I'm like,
Oh, that's kind of like...
right? Like, I'm like, yes, like, I agree. Yeah, I agree. I'm sorry. America's fucked up.
Because you like agree as a human and you also have issues with certain ways that America runs. But like, also, I feel like America has the potential to be run correctly.
Sure.
Which is why we're like still here. But that fucking sucks.
Well, yeah, it's weird to be in a situation where you're like,
that freaking sucks.
no, it fucking sucks.
Nice.
It was weird to be in a situation where you're like, almost like speaking on behalf of your country, right? Because like, how often are you? Because in America, you run into someone from another country. You're like, well, you're in my fucking country, so like, don't gotta
Really?
justify shit.
I mean, I'm sure some people. I don't know if like.
I mean,
I guess I've never been in that situation, but I'd also be like,
yeah, I'm
honestly, I talk to me and you talk about it where we're like, hey, fuck this place.
well, yeah, I'm not saying like if I ran into someone on the street who is not from America, I'm like, hey, sorry, you're in my country, fucking deal with it. Like, but I think
my country, my guy.
I think that's like the gist. If you are in America, coming from another country, and you talk to someone else is like, I don't know what to tell you. You're in America, so like, welcome. Like, deal with it. Like, I don't know. It seems, while I myself might be more empathetic, when you are in another country and someone's like, America fucking sucks. I'm on their soil, and I'm like, I know, and I'm not in America,
And
so
you're
like, I can't back this up at all.
You're
I'm like, my bad.
Yes, my liege.
I'm like, yes, 100%, my liege. You are
Yes,
correct.
my
You,
liege.
100, 100.
Of course.
You are wise and noble.
America doth suck it.
So I'm like feeling
My
the guilt.
liege.
Like you're
Yeah.
not safe, right? You're not safe in America. In like the way you are when you are in America, safe in America, right? Like you're in
You're
Germany.
not safe in America ever.
You're in Germany talking to a guy at a bar you've never met from
You don't
Bosnia.
know where you are.
You don't know where you are, and he's going, America, not good.
There's-
And you're like, yes, 100, 100. Please.
Yes, my
please.
liege. There are witches outside. There is you inside. We don't know what's going on.
It's an interesting situation.
We are here to play you country music, my liege.
Yeah, I'm like, do you know what country is? Because that's American. Like, I don't know. It's a little bit weird, right? Like,
Yeah.
you're not like you. I think that's another takeaway.
I understand the sentiment.
You don't realize how safe you are here as an American, where you
Yeah.
just fucking fuck off all the time.
Also a privileged thing.
It is.
Mimi.
Hi.
Look.
I'm very scared.
No, it's okay. Don't be scared.
She yelled at me.
It's okay. Hey, Mimi.
She chose me, and then she yelled at me for touching her. I don't understand.
She doesn't know.
What? Don't rile her up. I'm the victim here. Ah! Ah!
Oh, no, that's not how you react.
Well, she hit me.
Mimi, come back.
She hit me.
She hit me. She hit me.
Okay, that felt like directed, like she singled me out, then trapped me in this fucking like touch me bullshit, and then
I don't think she likes your voice. No offense.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, come over here. I'm sorry.
Oh, she's coming.
Come back here. I'm sorry I said that to you.
Careful. She might come back.
I don't.
So you landed in Nashville in Minnesota? Where'd you land?
Coming back here?
Yeah.
Nashville.
How'd you get to Europe? Fly?
Yeah, from Nashville to London.
I didn't know if you like took another portal or I don't know.
No, I just got to Nashville and they fucking planned me
How
straight
long?
there. Apparently direct flights fly from Nashville to London.
Really?
Who would have thought? Yeah.
On what?
9
airline?
hours. American.
Huh. 9 hours?
Yeah. You ever sat on a 9-hour flight and hate your life
No.
without Wi-Fi?
I don't know.
Try it out.
how-
It's fucking terrible.
Did you raw dog it?
I raw dogged it. Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You didn't download any podcasts. You didn't
Okay. On the way there, I slept.
You didn't raw dog it like the influencer thing, right?
On the way there, I slept most of it. So
Oh, that's nice.
I raw dogged it on the way there. On the way back,
That's different though. I
On
feel
the-
like raw dogging.
yes,
is like,
it
I'm
wasn't like
staring at the-
psychopath raw dog it. Yeah, it was a little bit different. But on the way back, I read.
She back down. Sorry, this is
She's a
chaotic.
psychopath. Yeah. On the way back, I did a mixture of a couple episodes I downloaded and I read, and something else. But like. It's not like I watch movies the whole time. You can't watch movies for 9 hours. It's painful.
You could watch all of the James Bond.
No, not even.
I think
Oh, you mean all your
All
Daniel
of them.
Craig James Bond?
no, all of them.
Oh, yeah, you could.
There's 5 of them, an average of 2.5 hours. I feel like that would not work.
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah. But what's
noted.
the longest flight you've taken?
Oh my god. Probably 5 hours.
Yeah.
But recently
To where? Cali?
To Vegas.
Vegas is like 4 max.
Yeah. No, but to Cali was 5 hours. But specifically the Vegas one, I always have like a moment of panic where I'm like,
What do I do?
holy shit, 4 hours.
4 hours is
on this
norm.
flight.
4 hours is, I say, I'm used to 4-hour chunks. I tend to time block my time in 4-hour chunks. So like,
Really?
yeah.
I'm like,
Because if it's not 4, it's
sitting
2, and
here?
then that's just two twos is a 4.
I feel like you don't fidget as much as I do. Like,
I fidget,
I'm like,
but I'm productive.
I fidget. And if I cannot fidget in my specific way, I'm unproductive.
What's your specific way of fidget?
Like, when I'm sitting at my desk, my legs are like crossed on my chair.
Oh, like sitting cross-legged on your chair?
Yeah.
That's
There's enough room
That's crazy.
on my chair to do that. But I also have like, as we say, gnome legs.
That's why you and Shmazel will get along. That's crazy. That's unhinged. Yeah. You can't do that in an airplane seat.
I know. And I also think I just had a bad flight once to Vegas where I thought it was 2 hours because of the time difference. And then I got on and I was
You
like,
read the time and you're like,
Yes.
sick too.
I
Done.
was like, this is 4 hours. And it was at 5 a.m. And it was like I'm going to get there and I'm going to sleep on this flight. I'm going to get there and I'm going to be like ready to go. And then I sat on the flight. It was just me. I was next to a couple who were like sprawling and cuddling. And I was like,
Cute.
that's so cute. I love it for you guys.
That is cute.
However, para me, not great because my back is spasming because I had like a 6-hour tattoo the day before. And I could not get comfortable. And I was panicking that like I would not be able to make it through the flight. And also that I was unable to sleep and I was supposed to land in Vegas and be like ready to go.
And yet you did it. Wow.
You can do hard things.
You sure can if you set your mind to it.
I did not set my mind to that,
Yeah.
but I did do it.
So you set your mind right, and then you get on that 9-hour flight and you raw dog it to London.
And you raw dog to London.
Or you just
Yeah.
ask Awen to set up a portal for you.
Yeah, honestly, I wish I would
For
have known.
real, that's kind of what the entire time we were like, what the fuck is he doing?
I didn't really know what's kosher. It's like, can you just call a portal in wherever, Uber portal, whenever you want? But
Isn't that what I told you?
yeah, but that was your suggestion. It's not. This feels
It
like
was new to you, I understand.
I don't want to like abuse a privilege you were offering. I didn't want to, hey, will you pick me up? Sort of situation. Like that's like once you let that cat out of the bag, it's like I got to pick this guy up all the time now.
Wait,
What?
You should be doing that.
Well, apparently now that I know that that's chill.
I mean,
Yeah.
it seems pretty chill. We were joking about it while you were gone.
Glad y'all were having fun.
I didn't know if you wanted to be contacted. I thought maybe we were breaking up.
Frankly, no, we weren't breaking up, but frankly, I was very consumed by life and all that was going on. If you've ever raw dogged a flight to Europe and then toured for 2 weeks, yeah.
Dude, I can't imagine. Were you on like a bus? Like
Yeah.
sleeping in like a bunk bed?
Yeah, double-decker bus in a bunk bed, yeah.
Was it bumpy?
Actually,
Like, how do you sleep like that? I'm a very specific sleeper, I'm sure, as you know.
You know what I did notice? So I've noticed this for sure is I have a theory about this. Hear me out. Okay. Hear me out on this one. Hear me out on this.
Hear me the fuck out.
Okay. So when you're on a bus, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Granted,
Shut your eyes. Take your hands off the
everyone
wheel.
out there, shut your eyes,
Imagine.
close. All right. Imagine hands off the wheel. You're on a bus.
Mm-hmm.
Now, while my UK driver was relatively steady, steady hand, straight. Shout out to anybody who knows what that's from. The Office. When you're sleeping on a bunk, and there's these little micro jostles. We're gonna call them jostles. It's the scientific term.
Micro jaws.
A micro jostle.
Micro jaws.
Okay, because when you're on a tall bus, especially a taller bus, double-decker bus, there's a lot of these little wiggles that kind of like happen when you turn and move and bump and right.
Little wiggles.
So if stop,
What? I'm listening.
little bits. So if you're
Micro jostles.
hear me out. So you're me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, lay down. Everybody out there, close your eyes, hands off the wheel if you're driving. Lay down. Okay,
Mimi.
lay down.
Mimi, hands off the wheel.
You're lying here. Now, you're going to have to imitate this with me, okay? Hands off the wheel, imitate. A jostle hits you. Now, what happens? Okay. Did you do that, Sadie? A jostle hits you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, another jostle hits you. Okay, it's tiny, but small. Okay. Now, my bed's not fucking shaking. It's not vibrating. It's a micro jostle.
Micro jostle. So a
Okay.
micro jostle is like a body wiggle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? It's tiny, right?
All right.
But you're sleeping. Remember, you're sleeping. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So you're not conscious. Now, if you're micro
You're right.
jostling in
Okay.
normal life, you can manage your jostling. But
Oh, okay. Wait, I need to.
if you're
let me
unconscious,
adjust
frankly,
this. How do I sleep? All right.
you sleep like that. Maybe face down is more appropriate.
Ass up.
Face down, ass up, yeah. And a micro jostle happens.
Okay.
You might jostle the same way, but your subconscious, you're not you're not managing your jostling the same way.
I feel it like an earthquake. Like I'm stressed.
So the way, where I'm going with this is a working theory. Okay, so where I'm going with this
Should
is
I get up?
not if you don't want to. If you're sleeping, you're subconscious, and you're being jostled slightly all night, like literally 10 hours, right? You're driving overnight from
Yeah.
Netherlands to Germany, Munich. Okay?
Okay.
You're jostling, you're hitting bumps, you're stopping, you're slowing down, up, forward, side to side, right? So when this happens, your body, because you're moving, your body's attempting to like stabilize you, right? Because if you're just saying there like lucid and you're just like all night, like that's fucked up. Like your body's not down with
Yeah.
that. Okay?
Okay.
So your body's attempting to stabilize you all night. It's like kind of like tensing and
Oh.
tightening, right? It's trying
Yeah.
to stabilize you because it doesn't want you flopping around and getting hurt.
It was like
So
in my eyes.
So what I noticed is when you're sleeping in a bunk like that on a bus specifically,
Sure.
I always feel way more sore. Not only is it not like a great mattress, of course, but what I think is the bigger problem is the fact that your muscles are slightly tensing all night long in these little tiny micro movements to stabilize you and hold you in a position that doesn't flop you around.
The micro jostles.
For the micro jostles for hours. Okay? Where am I going with this? Thank you for asking. So, imagine you're a pirate on a pirate ship on a boat
That's not where I thought you were going.
floating across the ocean.
Okay, so
How many
imagine.
micro jostles do you think are on that boat?
Oh my god.
Quite a few.
Yeah.
What do pirates sleep in? Hammocks.
Hammocks
How do hammocks move?
with
They sway.
the sways.
It's
Okay, yeah.
smoother. Your body is not attached to a flat, static surface that has to stabilize itself. The hammock itself kind of like flows in like a I don't know what the term would be, but it's not like when you hit a hard thing,
Totally,
the hammock
yeah.
doesn't go like fast. It kind of like
It's
adjusts and swings back. Like it like there's like this like accommodation period.
The hammock doesn't have a micro jostle.
It doesn't. It has this like transition period where it flows back to whatever side it's being like swayed to.
Sure.
So I think hammocks were a solution to the type of jostles that come with a vehicle that goes across long distances for long periods of time that have uncomfortable terrain, much
you
like a tour bus.
A pirate?
This is a long known fact of life.
You are getting
Touring men are
fired
pirates. I feel strongly about this. I have for quite a while.
up. Okay.
The only thing is this confirmed it for me though. Because I've obviously never been on a tour bus before.
Do you want to watch One Piece with me?
Sure, I've heard about this, I guess. I'll check it out.
Okay, continue.
Sure, pirates. Yeah, I don't know. I've always, because when I was touring in a band, I was like, we're pirates because we're chasing the booty and we're,
Wait, whoa.
that was the bit. If you were in a touring band in 2013 or 14
You
or
were
15,
chasing the booty.
you were chasing the booty. You were
Heard.
you were
Heard.
traversing long
Totally.
distances.
Were we dating them?
Yes,
And you were chasing the booty.
sure. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. And There was more to this metaphor. I don't know.
There's got to be more than chasing the
I mean,
fucking
everything else.
booty.
Everything else. You don't eat food. You probably have scurvy. Like, you're
What?
You're working for measly wages. Like all other things like that.
Let's go back to the scurvy.
The scurvy? Yeah, not a lot of fruits and vegetables in those days. A lot
So
of,
we're
a lot
not
of McDonald's.
talking like chlamydia?
That's not scurvy. No,
Did you resort to looting if you're not making that much money?
we did not loot. Some might have looted, but I did not personally loot. I know. Scurvy is different from the.
I'm stuck on chlamydia.
I know you are, but it's a vitamin nutrition deficiency.
Vitamin C deficiency.
Yeah,
Oh, thank God.
yeah. So don't worry about that.
Scurvy is. Chlamydia is something completely
Correct.
different.
That's a different thing. Yeah. So
What
That was the bit.
STD did pirates have?
scurvy.
That's not an STD.
What? You said that's not.
I don't know what. Okay, Awen, you tell me what STD did pirates have? Do you think that was known at the time?
Probably all sorts.
Yeah, all of
Mostly
them.
syphilis and gonorrhea, apparently.
That feels reasonable.
Kyle,
There was
did you have syphilis and
well, wait,
gonorrhea?
because didn't Mozart have one of those?
I think it was syphilis.
Mozart did
Syphilis?
syphilis.
Yeah, and that feels like there was pirates around that time, right? That was when 1700s, right? Like, so there's pirates in the 1700s for sure.
Definitely.
For sure.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah,
Fucking
brother.
Totally, dude.
So yeah, we were pirates. That was a bit. That's why I have a pirate ship on my arm, and
My search
I
engine
didn't-
is
Oh,
going
yeah, I
crazy right
forgot.
now.
I didn't realize it was like a thing. Well, it didn't confirm the thing until I was on a
Okay.
bus, and I'm like, a bus is like a ship. And I'm like laying there. It's like 2 a.m. I'm high. I'm like, a bus is like a ship. We're all pirates. We're traversing this ocean of the road. Also, why the fuck does my back hurt? What would fix this? Oh yeah, a hammock. Pirates. Oh my God. And then it all clicked, and I was like, that's not a coincidence they use fucking hammocks, because think of how
Also,
much a ship jostles.
Also, think of the best sleep that we have gotten at Electric Forest ever.
A hammock.
Hammock Sundays.
Undisturbed.
The
Quality.
the sounds of the forest, the fucking bumping house in the background.
Yeah, so they weren't wrong. They're very astute. Because think how long they were pirates. Pirates have been around. People on the water, fucking on boats for
Since
ages.
fucking Johnny Depp.
Well, before him even. Yeah. For ages, stealing and looting and plundering
Since
and,
Davy
and
Jones
syphilis.
Lockers
And then,
a la Pirates of the Caribbean.
yeah, and they went, you know what? All this jostling hurts my fucking back.
Sure.
I can't keep doing this because all my muscles are tightening to keep me stable. They don't know
Totally.
what the fuck's going on. This isn't like land.
Yeah.
So they made a little hammock. And that's what buses should have. That's my TED Talk. Buses should have hammocks, not bunks. Bunks are bullshit.
So, like bunk hammocks?
Yeah. Wouldn't that be kind of tight?
Yes.
You can fit them in the same amount of space. No problem.
Totally.
Right?
Can I tell you, this entire time when you were talking about Mozart, I was like, that's an artist. I should know that. And it just clicked. I've been thinking of Monet.
You very confidently said that Mozart had syphilis. Who did you think? Does Monet have syphilis as well?
It's all the same under the hood. You know what I mean?
Does he? Do you even know? Are you generalizing?
I don't know. Artists have gonorrhea.
Monet apparently did not have syphilis, but he
Well, good
did
for
have
him.
cataracts.
I'm glad that he wasn't discriminated against the
That's
same way.
crazy.
And he painted that shit with cataracts.
That makes sense.
Wow.
Have you seen a Monet?
Yeah. I mean,
All
not
respect.
in real life, but
Oh. Peasant.
dang, you've had too much veil rot.
It's a little blurry.
No, I have seen
It is a little
Monet.
blurry. You're right.
IRL.
In real life, where was that? Chicago?
The MoMA.
The MoMA? Where's that? New York? Mm-hmm. Nice.
I am le cultured.
Okay, I'm very unsettled by this. Mew'kala behind you.
I know. What have you been listening to?
Oh,
lately?
good question. You brought it back. What have I been listening to?
What hast thou been
Fuck, good question.
listening to?
What have I been listening? Let me check the records, the historical records.
Oh, my liege. I can tell you what I've been listening to.
Please tell me.
Every time I'm down and out on new music, I go to my wee baby sister's playlist
Cute.
labeled Do My Dance. And it's anything that makes her do her little dance.
Good job, Izzy. Proud of you out there
Yeah.
for doing
And
that
I
dance.
always find good shit. Oh my god. Let me tell you what I have found on there recently. Well, perhaps if it were to load.
Perhaps not.
No, here I have it.
Nice.
Where You Want by Raton, David Guetta, and Jozzy.
Okay.
And I don't know if these are like new songs or anything.
Sure.
They're things
Doesn't
that
matter.
I have found via
Doesn't matter.
My Wee Little Squat. See You Drop by Ray Volpe.
Wow.
And Sunshine, My Girl Remix. Wookie and Galantis.
Okay. Nice. Wait, Wookie and Galantis.
Bruh.
Wookie?
How long can I play of this song?
You can't. That's enough. Wait, does that sound... Oh,
I
my
think-
girl. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
And Galantis.
Yeah.
Wow. Wookie felt more niche than Galantis, which is relatively crossover mainstream, but good for him.
Also, I think you can play 15 seconds of the song.
I don't want to risk that.
That's
Listen,
fair.
some of my vlogs got copyright marked for songs that were playing in the background of
That weren't even playing.
the show. So like pre-show, I'm like backstage, side stage, recording something, and a pre-show song playing over the PA behind me in the background. Essentially, it caught and said copyright strike. Get that?
All right, that's fair.
Apparently,
Yeah.
there's no safe time period.
There's there's not like a rule. It's just there's nothing safe out here.
That's
It's
fair.
all just like, yeah, good luck, basically.
I just know from, I guess, my reference point is the song or the podcast that I listen to.
I would say it's a good rule of thumb to avoid to have your
Avoid
best
anything,
chance.
probably. Yeah.
But the even better rule of thumb is to not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough out there for sure.
Okay. What have
So
you been
that's-
listening to?
There's some new Dabin songs I've been listening to.
Oh, really?
I believe he has a new record in the works coming this way. So big fan of Dabin. Check those out. Those are good. What else I got here? Listen to a lot of Restless Road. No.
Makes sense.
Actually, I have not been listening to a lot of music lately. Yeah, I know.
I like checking your mixes in the spacecraft.
Yeah. I have been listening more of my own songs, I guess. It feels weird, but checking.
No, after listening to them, it's not weird. You should bang those.
Yeah, you got to check the mix. You got to evaluate what works, what doesn't work. How do you grow these songs into better and better things?
Versions of themselves.
It's been a lot of that. A lot of internal listening and note taking. But sporadic other things. I haven't been digging into anything hard right now, so it's been very, very sporadic. So that's why I don't really have a lot other than those Dabin tracks, which are new. So yeah, I'm failing this one.
No, you did good.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wow, we did good today.
We We did.
Pretty good today, kids.
We did today.
We did the thing. Well, you want to sign us off?
Do you sign off a certain way?
No, it's just whatever you feel like saying.
Sure. Are you going to zoom in on my face?
Sure.
Bye, bitches. See you soon.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Aggressive. Okay, yeah. Bye, bitches. See you soon.
It's all love.
It's all love. It is true. We only have love here.
Mm-hmm.
Until next time, bitches.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.